This is Cube News on LC3 TV.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Cube News. I'm your host Brendan Quinn.
And I'm your co-host Emily Gomez.
Today is November 20th, 2024.
We have some news here to share with you all, so let's jump right in.
Police in Las Vegas are investigating the shooting death of a man after he called police for an intruder who broke into his home. According to the Las Vegas police, 43-year-old Brandon Durham called 911 when a woman entered his home from the front and back door. The victim had also reported hearing gunshots prior to the burglary, and Durham's 15-year-old daughter was also present at the home with him. When officers arrived, they kicked the door open and heard screaming within the home. The officers found Durham and a woman named Alejandra Boudreaux struggling over a knife. Police would subsequently shoot at the two, with Durham getting shot and killed, and Boudreaux managed to not get hit. Police arrested and charged Boudreaux with home invasion with a deadly weapon, assault with a deadly weapon, child abuse, and domestic violence. The unnamed officer, who is 26 years old, has been with the LVMPD since 2021, and an investigation is currently underway to determine if the shooting was justified or not.
And in other news, President-elect Donald Trump is eagerly waiting patiently to be inaugurated, and with 2 months left in office, President Joe Biden has authorized the Ukrainian military to use the system known as ATACMS for strikes inside Russia, U.S. officials said. The U.S.-supplied long-range missiles are likely to be initially employed against Russia and North Korean troops around the Kursk region of western Russia. Russians are saying that if this attack is made by a non-nuclear country with support from a nuclear country like the United States, they will consider this a joint attack from NATO. This decision has struck fear into the hearts of Americans across the country, with some stating that this move will be the potential cause of World War III. We'll be back with more after this break.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I bet the fall angels just walk by. Walk by. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
Welcome back to the Cube News. Our next story is about a mysterious bridge that emerged from the riverbed in Somerset County.
The Great Crossing Bridge is normally submerged under the Youghiogheny River Lake, a symbol of America's past. Opening in 1818, the bridge once crossed the Youghiogheny River, inspiring the village of Summerfield to bloom. The opening on July 4th that year attracted then-President James Monroe, showing the importance to the growth of the nation.
Since then, it has been submerged under 50 feet of water due to the creation of a dam downstream to prevent unexpected floods. The bridge does see the light of day every now and then due to droughts like the one our state is in right now. The Great Crossing Bridge attracts tourists from across the region to see the light shine on our nation's past.
While it can be seen now, all it takes is a little bit of rain to put it back into the depths of Pennsylvania water. If you want to see this piece of history, your time is running out. Next is meteorologist Connor Demkowski. And Connor, how does the weather look across our state?
Yes, Emily and Brendan. It does appear time is running out to see this bridge, as there is sadly rain looming down in Somerset County. Now, to focus a little closer to home, it's still dry. Today it will be partly cloudy with a high of 57, but tonight the chance of some small showers does emerge with a low of 37. Looking forward to the next 10 days, you can see that it stays chilly. Tomorrow, we can see rain showers with a high of 42 and a low of 31. We received the first batch of winter weather Friday with mixed conditions scattered throughout the day with a high of 40 and a low of 34. The weekend is the highlight of the next 10 days with highs in the 40s and lows in the 30s. The holiday week will start off warmer with highs in the 50s and lows and chilled down for the holiday. Thanksgiving Day will see the frigid low of 28 and a high in the mid-40s with showers throughout the day. Good luck to those deep frying their turkeys outside. Those conditions aren't favorable. Then on Black Friday, it's colder with a chance of snow flurries. You will need to bundle up if you're going bargain hunting, whether it's gathering with family on Thanksgiving Day to watch some holiday football, or you are joining in on athletics going shopping. Brushing up on the sports' latest news is more important than ever. Luke Olenchek will give you the latest right after this break.
I love art. I love designing. I love animations. I love graphics. This is my second year. From here, I plan on transferring to a university. Having 4 kids, it's difficult. Being anywhere on time, getting homework done and things like that, or getting them done in a timely manner. And the teachers here have been exceptional. They're understanding. They go the extra mile to make sure that it doesn't interfere with being a mother, with making sure that dinner's done on time. And I'm there for my daughter's cheerleading events and my son's competitions. I have told a lot of my friends, my family members, that if you're gonna do it at LCC, just because as a parent, it's the smartest decision. I would recommend it to everybody. It's probably the best experience. I mean, being here is like literally being in a different world. Just being here in the communication arts department, I mean, you could tell just by the atmosphere, the music going, the people laughing, the games that people are playing. I mean, I'm an adult and I never get bored of watching them have a good time and being themselves. It's completely different than from what people would think is a normal school experience. LCC Com Arts, come see for yourself.
Good morning, I'm Luke Olenchek, and in the world of sports ball, the college football playoffs are heating up. Here are the current standings. Obviously, the top 3 stays the same: Oregon, Texas, Miami. Boise State sneaking in there as a non-Power 4 school. The big matchup this weekend between Ohio State and Indiana, and Penn State at number 6, so the Big Ten controls that. Notre Dame as well coming in at 8. Now, in the SEC, Alabama, Ole Miss, Georgia. These teams were supposed to dominate the college football playoffs, and they're all 1 loss away from going out. And of course, Travis Hunter and Colorado, they look to get into the Big 12 championship, and with that, we could see prime time in the playoffs. It's all going down this weekend. I cannot wait. Now, in the world of combat sports, Jake Paul defeated Iron Mike Tyson in a boxing match at AT&T Stadium. Meanwhile, in the UFC, John Jones impressively defended his heavyweight title by knocking out the division's most decorated fighters, Stipe Miocic at UFC 309 in Madison Square Garden. The big question is, who will step up next? Will it be the interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall or light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira? President of the UFC Dana White said, "There's no way I'm making that Pereira fight." However, Jones doesn't seem too keen on fighting Aspinall, as Jones has called him a quote-unquote nobody. Us fans will have to wait for the matchmakers to decide. Coming up tomorrow, the NBA in-season tournament will take place with more group stage games. You can catch them on ESPN as the Warriors take on the Pelicans and the Mavericks face the Nuggets. And of course, there's plenty of NFL games this weekend, but everyone is gearing up for those Thanksgiving games as the Bears go at the Lions, the Cowboys host the Giants, and the Dolphins take on the Packers. And while we're talking about the holiday season, here's Emily with some news about a December spectacle.
I'm here to tell you about the Holiday Light Spectacular at Naog Park in Scranton. If you, your family, and friends want to get into the holiday spirit, stop by the annual Holiday Light Spectacular. The Light Spectacular opens next week on November 25th and ends on January 7th next year. It is free and open to the public from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily. Tune in to 96.7 FM for holiday songs to go along with the show. Drive through Naog Park and marvel at the sparkle of over 100 holiday light displays that illuminate the park. It'll be at 1900 Mulberry Street in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Well, that's it for this edition of theCUBE News. Happy Thanksgiving and stay safe.